Whatever. Heading here. Hi, Stunky. Sorry to bite you to death, but you are in my way. I'm not gonna allow petty things like liking you to prevent me from brutally murdering you to pass when I could technically walk around you. Okay, this is totally less boring than running through, or more. Man, Giratina, you walk really weird. It's like you have two. It's moving. I don't know what it's doing. It's walking weird. I like Giratina too much. I wish it wasn't so boring. It just got boring after a while. I think it's boring on the basis that all the Pokemon I ever try to use are ghosts. And I don't like using legendaries because it makes people be angry at me and makes me be angry at me because even though I'm using legendaries, I'm not good enough to win Pokemon battles all that much. I really just freaking enjoy playing the games way too much. I'm not all that great multiplayerly. I mean, I like thinking up strategies and stuff, but I'm sort of too lazy to implement them or ever try competitive battling. I might do it sometime when I'm older and more jaded and quit having Pokédex adventures. But Pokédex adventures are where it's at for me right now. I've actually decided to start over in Platinum because I sort of spammed GTS to get some stuff that was mildly hard, like V-Queen and Feebas and stuff. So I'm gonna do it all on my own in Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver sooner or later. And why am I using this? Because I saw it. Oh, I like Focus Blast. That's actually sort of like the poor man's Lucario Beam. I knew that there was some strong fighting type special move. I just forgot what it was. So I'm bad at telling what physical or special most moves are from looking at their name. Like, not most of them, but most of the things that weren't like explicitly fighting or psychic, because they make it pretty obvious when something's gonna be using physical instead of special for those two, because they're like the poster childs. Dark and Ghost also for the special thing, I guess, although Dark is sort of physical-ish, I guess. I don't even remember what it was before the physical special split. I'm sure people will tell me in the comments, but I don't remember right now. Yeah, when third generation, I didn't really think about anything. I just knew Pokemon was fun. I didn't know it was a video game with programming. I just sort of assumed it all worked because it did and stuff. Up, up, up. I'm gonna get hit by that. Okay, good job with your non-damaging attack, saving me. I wish you could hit multiple times with Psycho Cut, but I'm cool. Dark Pulse. Okay, I definitely need to put some better moves on this thing, but yeah, I'm a bit depressed now because I wanted to start off this part and say, okay, going through the EX rank competition with my illegitimately gained password Pokemon, whereas my good bud Todd made like a team of 15 strong Pokemon he caught on his own and move-tooted himself. But now accidentally I'm working much harder than him on things, probably. I don't know, I mean, I'm using good things and that just makes me feel like I'm working harder. I mean, I guess technically it's hard to use like friggin' Pachirisu and Piplup and boring unevolved things a lot like Top tends to. And I should probably stop talking about Top, but there's a lot of things I should have stopped talking about in this Let's Play that I haven't. And I'm just gonna start out with Darkrai because Darkrai is cool. Oh wow, Darkrai, you are not a defensive beast, are you? Yeah, I have a problem with liking glass cannons way too much. I think the only semi-defensive Pokemon on my team in Platinum are Quagsire and maybe Togekiss. I don't even know Togekiss stats, but I know it doesn't die in one hit like everything else I use does. Anyway, that didn't work out so well. Time for Mewtwo. I'm totally being careful with this, right? Yeah, Mewtwo, careful, careful, Mewtwo. Yeah, I'm a Mewtwo, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Unleash the power of the aura, as they would say in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I love how Lucario's Or wait, never mind. I keep thinking Lucario is a physical attacker when actually it's like balanced or special or something, I don't know. Its signature-ish move is special, but I don't know what that really means. Yeah, I think its whole point is like, fighting types and steel types can be special attackers now, but, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's why they overrate Lucario. Just the same reason they overrated Plusle and Minun to advertise double battling in Generation 3. That's an important part of what they added to that gen. Admittedly, it's a dumb dog, but not all of us can be perfect like Mew. This is too hard and I'm angry. What's my B move? I love how I'm just forgetting what my other move is when they're basically identical. Anyway, this is not fast enough to work, but at least it's doing a lot of damage. At least I can just hide over here and it works good enough when there's only one of them. Oh boy, Gengar. Oh, only Gengar? I thought they were appearing two at a time for some reason. I keep thinking looping around Psycho Cut is going to not kill me. Which is an enormous fallacy. I still have Aura Sphere, which is not as good as Psycho Cut or on Gengar, but I can win anyway because there are only 14 more, and then I get my lives back, and then I get to use my other set of overpowered legendaries, including Shaman, which just pretend it's the ground form Shaman. I don't like using my ticket Pokemon or my password Pokemon in competitions as much as I have been technically doing, but I'm going to because that Shaman already has good moves on it, and I'm too lazy to make the other one have good moves on it. And I really hate Machamps because they kept gang raping me when I was grinding for Ice type Eevee. With their stupid close combat that makes them fly freaking forward and shoot fists everywhere. Pissing me off. Okay, that wasn't actually very hard. I think I can use this Gratna another round. I'm not sure if I'd be better off using Shaman last because it's pretty strong and can heal itself, and I might be careful with it, or if I should use it first so I don't get overly not careful because I know I can fall back on it. But honestly, this Giratina is ridiculously pro because it has a spammable attack and a strong fighting type attack, which is basically like the only two things that are any good in this game. And look at that, that's beautiful, and it's homing too. This is just like a beautiful Giratina here, and it's not dying in one hit like my other one was. Well, it wasn't technically dying very quickly, it was just I kept getting gang raped by things, so whatever. Yes, it is polite to use any kind of group attack as gang rape repeatedly and not as occasional wacky, right? I don't know, doesn't rape technically mean, or at least has alternate meaning as being physically touched against your will, and it just, most of the time it's referred to as sexual rape or something, but it's still technically rape when things attack you or something. I don't know. Not sure if my Let's Plays have the most cultured nomenclature. Hint, yes they do, but Fighty Blast is super effective on all of them, right? And I love how little damage this Lucario is taking, and why do I call it Lucario? Just because it's using Lucario Beam. I'm so crazy. Yeah, super effective. I want to keep this Munchlax alive so I don't have my other set of stuff spawn before I can take out these powerful opponents. And this is how you take out powerful opponents in case you haven't figured it out. And whoops, it was supposed to get hit on Ancel, and then the wall does like 1/16 of its health or some crap like that. But if you can get trapped against the wall, it dies a lot faster than otherwise. And hooray! Actually went pretty well. This is going really well so far. I don't know if the third and fourth are going to be significantly harder, but this sure isn't. Significantly harder than itself, that is. I would say it's right on par with itself, honestly. And I thought that KO'd me. I don't even know what happened to me there. Okay. I'm sure people are going to answer what happened to me there in the comments long after I've totally forgotten what I ever would have possibly asked about. Oh, Magmortar and Electric Wire. What a Pokemon. I don't even have commentary on anything at this point. This is all technically recycled stuff, just at higher levels anyway. Whoops. Should not Shadow Claw into Fire Beams, and Shaman is weak to both of those things, but Mew is just... I totally ruined it. So Shaman's the better of the two, I guess. And I keep forgetting Shaman just ridiculously frigging overpowered with its Leaf Flare that makes everything's defense go down. Look at that, it's treating it like it's not even a strong Pokemon that's super effective on it. But yeah, it's a glass cannon. It's a frigging glass cannon! But it can be useful if you get enough Leech Seeds set up. And oh hey, I still have this Giratina that I defavorited because it wasn't as good as my other one, but it's still very good. Pop, 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 defense down. This is a really cool move. It's a bit... what's the word I'm looking for? Hard to use properly, but it's fun when you can use it properly. Which is almost never, because it relies on you not being hit by things while charging it up, because you're not actually invincible for some strange reason.